but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then I shall know just as I also am known. But I see another law in my members, warring against the law of my mind, BTB. Conversating with the men just so it don't feel
well, what you show on social media.
Let me just say this.
We'll just say you can go do the research. You take that one back. See, you have a heart. I knew the Charleston we were gonna pull out.
Yeah, I hate that shit. I see that poor baby, man. I be saying, man, I should, man.
But there is something to be said.
Yeah,
about,
God forgive me. That's one of them. God forgive me.
But there is something to be said about responsible parenting and being careful what you show on social media.
Let me just say this. I always say, I can give you a logical explanation and a reason on why I've said some of the most horrific things that you've heard me say. You may not agree with it. I'm not going to justify it. I can give you a reason on why I said it. And my reasoning for saying that is because I was highlighting the lack of prenatal care. I was talking about the things that a mother can do in her actions that can cause damage to the fetus while in the womb, whether that's fighting, arguing, drinking, smoking, whatever the woman does during the pregnancy affects the child, whatever the father does to make the mama feel, the baby feel. So I was speaking on that, just using a ugly delivery to get the message across.
Right, okay, and you take it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cause when I look at the baby, man, my heart weak. Because I tell children all the time, and man, that kid gonna hear me say that shit one day. I tell kids all the time, whatever has happened to you as a child is not your fault, no matter what it is. You didn't ask to come here, you didn't ask to be born. You was just born into conditions, situations and circumstances that's just out of your control. So no, I offer compassion for that one. Yeah.
One of the things that's interesting is that when people attack you, like Lil Uzi Vert put your name in a song where you had talked about.
Yeah, I met him in person. Shout out to Uzi. He came to Dallas and brought me to his concert.
You said he was a sissy for wearing dresses. It's funny, I tell rappers and artists, you make us more famous. When you talk about us, when you attack us, if you want us to die, if you want us to go away, don't say anything.
And let me just say this, he showed me in the world something. He took something, a stone, and turned it into fruit, a fruitful project, because he didn't have to pay me. He could have made me go get a lawyer, fight him in Capitol Records to get that money, but they reached out to me.
Oh, and they paid you for what they
paid me,
putting you
man.
in the song?
Yeah, so I got a great deal of respect for Lil Uzi Vert. And then not only that, when he came to Dallas, he invited me to the show, went to the show, went out to the club, hung out with him, and he a real little nigga. He just playing it, man. Yeah, man, he a real little nigga.
True story. I saw Lil Uzi at a party, and I said, "Hey, man, I want you on my show." He said, "Hey, give me your number." So he pulls out his phone. I go to give him my number, and he just took off running. So I never got the interview, and he never got my number. Funny as hell. I thought this shit was funny.
Yeah, no,
man, I wasn't even mad.
I was expecting to see kind of like a little sissified little dude. Man, that's a real little nigga.
Well, I mean, so you think men that paint their finger?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why the hell somebody would do that. Why would somebody say, hey, like, it makes me wonder if Uzi said, yeah, I'm going to give you my number, or if Jason just whipped out the phone and was like, hey, let me get your number, bop, bop, bop. And I can see where that could come off to a motherfucker feeling like he might need to flee or take flight. I like to see what the reason was behind that. Because Uzi from Philly, so, he holding it down. I got to hold it down for him. You know what I mean? Big love to Uzi.
Fingers are sissies.
I'm
gay. I don't get offended by that.
Yeah, I thought that. Yeah, I think that. But I know, man, my partner True. He paint his nails. Yeah, he ain't gay. He ain't no sissy. He sleep with porn stars every night.
Wait, but not all gay people not all men who sleep with men are sissies either. Just so you know.
Yeah, that look was cold as shit. Hey, Charleston, old school. I don't think gay and not a sissy can coexist in Charleston White's mind. I think when he said that shit literally separated and became straight bullshit coming out of his mouth. Now, on the real side of things, yeah, no. All gay men are definitely not sissies. You call one of these gay men a sissy out here and shit, boy, they make you feel like a motherfucking sissy out here. Shit get real.
We're not. You know I'm gay. You knew I was gay, right? Okay.
Yeah.
You don't think
Yeah.
all gay men are sissy?
Yeah, hell yeah, I think that. Well,
Because there's some rappers who aren't gay, at least publicly gay, who are sissies.
you know what? You sure right. And all sissies ain't gay.
That part.
Shot, yeah, you know what? You just took me back to our era. You goddamn boy, you just took me back to our era. All sissies ain't gay.
First of all, I'm gonna thank you for my gifts. Every guest that comes up here, you should be bringing me a gift. We're gonna get into this just a second. Okay, so everybody needs
Every
Mr.
neighborhood
Charleston.
needs a Mr. Charleston.
What does that mean?
That's the black man in the community that's saying what's wrong. The last black man to do that was Malcolm X. To actually tell black people what was wrong. He pointed out the liquor stores, the streets. So every neighborhood needs a man that'll say, man, I'm calling the police. Every neighborhood needs a man on the street that's willing to call the police.
So like a T.I.
T.I. wasn't willing to call. T.I. had to be forced to work with them based on his probation he got from the gun charges.
So this is a book to teach young black men and women that they should be a part of their community by protecting it, by telling the police.
Well, that's showing that you're invested because the police really work for you. So, for instance,
The police work for the people?
yeah, they supposed to.
All right. Now, I definitely feel like, in the essence, I'm not gonna say every neighborhood needs a Mr. Charleston per se, off of what the definition that he just said, but I definitely feel like every neighborhood needs to police itself. I can't say that I come from a neighborhood where calling the cops was going to get you the result that you wanted, or that they was even going to make an attempt to get to you in time to give you the results that you wanted or whatever. A lot of times in a lot of neighborhoods, the police going to let whatever happen and then come pick up the pieces afterwards. But either way, like you said, that's how it should be. You should, I guess, be able to do that, whatever the case is, Everybody damn sure calls 911 when somebody gets shot. So until we start getting some doctors in the hood and stuff, I mean, we're going to have to find some way to get around this, that, and the other. But police your own neighborhoods. You shouldn't have to call the police. That is why the gangs and stuff and all this other stuff, like, police your own neighborhoods. Secure your own children. Secure your streets and funding and different things like that, because it's like there's too much money going around on the street not to be building your own neighborhoods.
I can hear Black Lives Matter rumbles right now online.
Our community is hostile toward police. So whenever they step out of their vehicle, they are automatically perceived as an enemy rather than here to help. So our attitude and our perception towards them leaves them in danger at all times dealing with us.
But how does it change?
We have to start having more black police officers. We have to stop shaming the little boy who want to play police when we play cops and robbers. We got to stop making it seem like all police is bad. Because when mama is in there getting jumped on by the new boyfriend, and the new boyfriend might be from a gang, and if he go tell the neighborhood, oh man, she snitched on me. Well, this is a 9-year-old girl. The stigma of being a snitch is worse than being a molester.
Well, Wack was here talking about the snitch culture. That applies to people who are in the streets, right?
Not in the black community.
Well, in the black community,
because we put this on regular people.
No,
we call
that's what
grandmama
I'm saying.
snitch.
In our community, we condition ourselves that it applies to everybody.
Grandmama snitched on them. So
Yeah.
so we haven't even defined snitching. We think telling the truth is snitching. We think a guy saying this is not my gun is snitching.
Is Gunna a snitch?
Did he stand up in court and say we're a gang?
I don't know if he stood up, but he said it.
We seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you agree to cooperate and you give any information and you part of a criminal organization, then that would be considered snitching. If he wasn't a part of a criminal organization, it was just a record label, and he was just a rapper, then no, he would be setting the record straight.
But it's interesting how there's selective politicking when it comes to hip hop nowadays, right?
Yeah.
Why is it that way? Why? Because 6ix9ine snitch,
Yeah.
Gunna snitch.
Yeah.
I mean, they all eventually. I mean, I've not seen anybody get arrested and not snitch.
Well, let me.
These days.
I didn't see anybody shame anybody who took the stand on behalf of Nipsey Hussle to get Eric Holder convicted, and these were street guys. Why didn't they let Eric Holder get away so the street justice can get him? Everybody clap, but this supposed to be street. It's supposed to be street. So that's why I say it's bullshit, because they pick and choose. But our kids don't get to pick and choose. Our kids have to stand on it as kids. We've become so heartless and callous, we got our babies standing on this. Our babies can't even go to school and say, hey, he messing with me. He go be a snitch. But what do we tell our kids? If somebody mess with you, you go tell the teacher and then you fight back. Our kids can't even do that. They're gonna be shamed as a snitch.
So this, explain what this is right here.
If you want your pockets to swell, tell.
How do your pockets swell by telling?
Because they pay for
Wait, is that a rat in a jersey?
Yeah, that's a rat. That's the new Crime Stopper. I wanted to rebrand Crime Stopping. I wanted a new McGruff, a new Dirt Dog, and that's it, a rat. And
this is is this a campaign?
Yeah, that's me.
Where are you launching this campaign?
In the communities, in the hip hop culture. That's why I embraced the Williams name, Rat Williams. That's my stage name, Rat Williams.
So that's your stage name when you do comedy?
Yeah, they say I look like Cat Williams, so I took Rat Williams. The internet gave me that name. So rather than me being offensive, because they say, oh, you a snitch, you a rat, you look like Cat Williams, Rat Williams. So I went and embraced it. Okay,
so you just took the power from them trying to shade you.
Yeah, and it's a new character that I want to create into cartoon. I want to bring snitching back to schools.
But it's not snitching if you're a kid who's not a part of the street culture.
We're gonna define it. So we're
gonna take the word snitching and make it a good thing.
We're gonna define it.
How do we define snitching?
Because there's no honor amongst thieves. So if we're telling the kids, okay, there's no honor amongst thieves, then why would you stand on a no snitch code if there's no honor? Why are you trying to be honorable?
Do you think you're gonna be able to penetrate that?
I think I've done a good job so far. Yeah, I think I've done a good job so far.
So, this is very interesting.
I feel like he needs to be a little bit more specific about that. I mean, that was mind fucking. That was mind fucking. I do not feel like snitching is defined, I guess, well enough for this generation, this world that we live in. I definitely feel like there's a thin line between motherfucking snitching and just speaking in regular conversations, because hell, everybody telling on themselves anyway. But no, the honor among thieves, yeah, no, but everybody's not thieves. You know, a lot of, that's like some old school shit that sound cool. But I don't know. I definitely need to hear more on that. But we do need a firmer definition, because the kids and shit, depending on where you at and stuff, things don't change overnight and stuff like that. But yeah, this needs some more. It needs more filler to it. It's just such a loose situation there. But damn, he does make some good points.
Interesting. What rappers do you think would stand by the no snitch code? I mean, Thug hasn't snitched.
Yeah, he hadn't snitched. I can't see too many more.
Is Fannie Willis your hero?
She's one of them. Until she started messing with Trump.
Yeah, she's coming for Trump.
Yeah, and in return, they're coming for her.
If Trump gets elected, and arrested and convicted, and he's a president behind bars, would you still support him?
Yeah, because this is one of the dilemmas that America is going to have putting him in prison. He's afforded protection till he dies. So you can't take that from him because he was a president. So he still have to have his Secret Service protection.
In prison?
In prison.
How's that work on the yard?
Nobody's ever convicted a president. How's that gonna work in America?
Right. But do you believe the president should be above the law?
Yeah.
Really?
If they're not directly breaking it. He's not directly breaking it. It haven't been proven.
The hush money with Stormy Daniels.
Man, that's not directly breaking the law. That's paying a bitch to be quiet. Ain't breaking the law, man. That's paying a hoe to be quiet. Say we didn't fuck. And she took the money. Bitch.
So she should go to jail.
Nobody should go to jail. This ain't nothing but a hoe in the trick having business. Who should be involved in this?
But why do we all know about it?
Cause the hoe want everybody to know about it. She won't know to everybody she done fucked the president. You know how much prestige she get?
But Monica Lewinsky went away.
Yeah, they done her wrong. Yeah, they done her wrong. She was paid to, yeah. Hillary had a lot to do with her going away.
They ruined that woman's life.
Yeah.
But it was the snitch friend. Now that's not snitching, or what is that? That's just running your mouth.
Yeah. See, you got to keep in mind, snitching has to do with criminal activity.
Got it.
Man, the rest of it is just telling the truth and setting the record straight.
Linda Tripp.
Yeah.
That was her name. Okay, listen, you just drove in from Vegas. So what are you doing in Vegas?
I got a residency that we just agreed upon with Wise Guys Comedy Club by way of my guy True. I was given a podcast situation with Green Room Radio where I bring my own podcast, the game related podcast. And so in order for that to have make sense to me to stop what I'm doing with comedy and then travel to Las Vegas every week to do the podcast, I needed something to supplement that. And so we had shopped around the idea of me, doing some stand-up comedy venues in Vegas. My guy True reached out to the owner of Wise Guys Comedy Club, asked them if they knew who I was. They were familiar, and we talked to residency. Everybody was excited, and we kick it off in July, so every Thursday.
So what does the comedy set look like? Are you talking shit? Are you?
Oh, no, man. I'm talking Charleston. So I'm introducing me to the world outside of the internet persona. So it's a lot of personal stories from childhood. The first time I snitched as a little boy and woke up out my sleep like I was dead to go tell on everybody. I don't know how to tell jokes yet. So I'm a great storyteller that make people laugh. So by me growing up and studying guys like Richard Pryor, Andrew Dice Clay, Maul Mabel, Red Fox, Petey Green. So I'm familiar, with comedy. So I put all that into one in storytelling. And so that's what they get.
Okay, so you said that when you were walking in the hallway with the one guy who was, I guess, wanting to box you, you said if he hit you in your one eye, you wouldn't be able to see and it would be unfair.
Yeah.
So we thought ahead and we got you a gift. That's the next gift down there.
Oh, man, you the one that got me.
Show the camera.
Yeah.
Just so that way, if you're ever gonna get in a situation, we make sure we protect the one, and then focus on just the one good one.
Already.
Okay, listen. So we had to get. I wanted to get deep into all the matters, Charleston White. Without all the viral antics, because I wanted you to see the softer side of Charleston. But there's no way in hell that I would have him pull up and us not get into the fuck shit. So now it's time for the games.
Oh, man, shit. Boy, we done went smooth all. Come on, this finna get bumpy now.
All right, here at the Jason Lee Show, Charleston, we play a couple games. Not sure if you've ever seen it, but this show has a game called Smash or Pass. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put people up here on the screen one at a time, and you have a paddle on the side. Get the paddle right there on the side, though. And I'm going to bring a name up, and it's really simple. All you gotta do is say smash or pass. And why? All right, the first person, we talked about it earlier. I think I know the answer. Brittany Renner. Smash. What about Brittany Renner makes you want to smash?
Oh, she's naturally pretty. You're naturally pretty. And in real life, man, she bad in the motherfucking real life. And she damn near got a perfect little body. And she's very seductive.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
And
very,
she talks her shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Do you guys feel like you had a soul connection when she?
We had energy sparking, and we went out and kicked it for a little bit. Yeah, like two player.
Yeah. Okay. What about this next person? She's a friend to the show. Lotto. She said she talks ho talk, or you talk ho talk like her.
Yeah. It's something about that mulatto girl. Yeah, it's something about them mixed babies. Yeah, them mixed pretty chicks grow up. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah, nigga smash mulatto.
What do you think about Lotto allowing them to bully her to drop the moo in front of Lotto? Because she used to be mulatto, now she's just Lotto.
Oh, she let somebody bully her to drop it?
Yeah, she didn't.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck no more. Yeah, pass. Yeah, let nobody bully you and change your name. Yeah, I pass on that now. Yeah. I thought she was a real hoe. A hoe wouldn't have cared nothing about who named they think. No, pass.
Okay. This is a friend of mine. I don't know where she is though. Wendy Williams. Now I heard that from a trusted source that you said, or you heard from a trusted source that Wendy has some good pussy.
Yeah, everybody know that's some good pussy. Man, then that pussy got a bankroll. Man, you lying to me? Now I'm fucking to the wheel. Hell, smash like a motherfucker.
How many of y'all out there smashing that? Oh shit! Oh hell no! Hell no!
Yeah, and man, hell yeah. Yeah, shit, yeah. What's up, Kevin? Just smash like a motherfucker.
Ex-husband. Okay. Actually, this is somebody.
Oh, that he the ex-husband?
Yeah, remember.
And he's still acting like he trying to run something?
Because he had the baby on her with the other woman,
Damn,
and then
sure
they got a
did.
divorce, and then now he wants her to pay him more spousal support.
Yeah, damn sure did. Hell yeah, I fuck shit out of Wendy. She like no good rotten niggas too.
Okay. I actually just got off the phone with this person earlier, believe it or not. Miss Juicy.
The little midget, Miss Juicy?
Miss Juicy.
The short lady.
Yes.
But she a midget.
She's a little person.
How tall is she?
She's little.
How old is she?
I don't know. She's grown. She might be our age.
Yeah, I might say.
52?
Yeah. I done met two midgets in the last year. Got me wanting some midget pussy. So yeah, man. And she's shapely. Look like she a bow-legged midget.
She's 4 foot tall.
A bow-legged midget. Look like she bow-legged.
She's sweet.
She look like it.
Okay. Friend of the show. She been on the show. This is
Yeah, I like Miss Juicy.
Suki with the good coochie. That's she
Boy, Suki know I want to fuck. Suki, she know that. Yeah, we was in the movie together, and she was just the sweetest little thing she can be. Yeah, I want to fuck Suki.
Okay. Okay, this person, I know you don't like Jordans, and she just broke up with his son. She's a friend of mine, Larsa Pippen.
I don't like old hoes. Yeah, I don't like, that's an old rotten hoe. That's borderline me. That's a no good bitch right there. That one of them old rotten hoes. She can't do nothing but grow to a rotten bitch fucking with that little boy. Yeah, and she couldn't bag him. Drea know how to bag them young niggas. The one that got pregnant by the young bag, Drea know how to bag, whatever her name is. Nah, pass on this old hoe. We don't like no old rotten hoe.
But she's a good time.
That's like spoiled fruit. We only get to bite one side of the apple, that's good. Rest of that motherfucker go with worm somewhere in it. Pass.
So there's,
old rotten hoe.
So there's no chance.
Not with no old rotten hoe.
But you don't
one
like
of them young dirty leg hoe, but yeah, not no old rotten hoe.
But you don't like Jordans, and then she just dropped a Jordan.
I don't like Jordan tennis shoes. Them tennis shoes is a problem. The Jordan name ain't no problem. It's the tennis shoe wearing motherfucker is a problem. Yeah, them the disruptive kids in school. But nah, man, that's one of them old hoes prey on them young niggas. Man, she ain't had no business fucking that boy. And it's another little boy she looking at. She go fuck him in about 10 more years. He might be 16. She go fuck him when he 26. Nah, I pass on that old rotten hoe. Give me one of them young dirty leg hoes like sexy.
Okay, you once said that you would suck Barbie's titties, so we would just threw this one in there.
Which Barbie?
Well, Margot Robbie, she played Barbie in the movie Barbie.
Oh, yeah. We grew up sucking on the Barbie doll titties. The real Barbie, though. The toy Barbie.
Okay, so use your paddles.
I done sucked the real Barbie titties, the Barbie doll titties on the thing. And I used to put Ken up there and wonder why Ken didn't have no buds down there.
Wait, and you used to have the Barbie and Ken?
Nah, my girl cousin. You know, back then, the girls had the Barbie, but shit, I used to like to go in there and get Barbie naked and look at that white girl titties. And yeah, that pussy with no hair on it and wonder why Ken didn't have that bud. So I would get the color and draw hair on the pussy.
On
and
the doll?
Yeah, on my cousin Tasha doll. She'd be mad in the motherfucker. I wouldn't do it on the black doll. Just the white, cause I had a thing for white girl, cause of that motherfucking Barbie doll.
Hey, I hope you don't never let your kids watch this fucking interview and then go wonder why all the dolls is living different. You know what I'm saying? They might be walking different in the morning after watching this interview, and they might have some additions to their attire and shit like that. Yeah, I wouldn't let them listen to this nigga here. Cause you don't want your kids sucking on Barbie's titties and shit like that. No.
Wait, but when you would go and get the pen and mark and draw hair on the Barbie's vagina, did your cousin? What does she think about what you?
She wouldn't know till she be changing they dresses later on, cause she had all the Barbies and you know she used to change their dresses and then be hollering like a motherfucker when she realized nigga done colored that pussy. Who did this? And everybody know I did. I still like her own pussy to this day.
So when you tried to make Ken smash Barbie, what happened?
I realized Ken was a punk. He didn't have what I had. He had what Barbie had. I knew something was fucked up with Ken by then.
Ken was a sissy.
Yeah. Oh, he was a sissy.
Yeah.
He looked at manly though.
Some of us do. All right, the next one.
Why I ain't never been speechless before? I ain't know what to say.
Hey, I can laugh at myself. All right, you already talked about this next one. I think I kind of know where we're going with this. Go ahead, put her up. Sexy Red. How you go from Margot Robbie, who plays Barbie, to Sexy Red?
You got me on her being Charleston. Yeah, I'm being honest. Yeah.
You said sexy.
Yeah, I come from an era where pussy ain't got no face.
You said you want to see her perform without a wig?
Yeah, because she cute in real life. Yeah, she really cute in real life. She a little cute motherfucker. I just hate all them ghetto ass tattoos on her.
Wait, but when you have sex with a woman that wears wigs like this, do you prefer them to have the wig on or off, or does it not matter? Off?
Yeah, off.
No matter what the hair looks like under? What if she got cornrows?
Long as she ain't got that little bitty motherfucker that sit right there. You know how they squeeze it to the top and that little motherfucker be, long as she ain't got that little motherfucker right there. I can work with, I even rub a bald head. But it's just something about that little twig that just sit at the top.
With a ponytail?
You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking
about. That's why you laugh.
Okay, this is our friend to the show. She's in a relationship now, but it's complicated. Carisha. Young Miami.
That's that girl that Puffy be peeing on? Hell no. Man, no. Man, I told you, I just like to fuck. I ain't no freak.
So peeing on a woman is out of it?
Yeah, that's some freaky shit there. Yeah, man, what? You can't spit on them.
Some girls want you to spit on them. I see porn where they're spitting on them. I don't understand.
Well, porn is something new. I come from an era of Playboy magazines.
Right.
Hustler, Penthouse, Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
Steel Shots. So I never really graduated to porn.
To the video.
So that's why I can't compete with them kind of girls. So no. Yeah, she beyond freaky. She with Puffy. Boy, ain't no telling what you got to do to her to make her come.
You said you think Puffy fucked Meek.
Yeah, the way they act around each other. Yeah, they seem like one another who done, you know, had a pelvic war before.
Oh shit. Look, God damn. I was just talking about this with the homie earlier. God, this is so crazy. Philly, yeah. How do y'all feel about that? I mean, shit. That's some crazy shit, man. Why they coming for Meek like that? I'm gonna put it like this. Until I see some paperwork or the man come out of his mouth and say that's the situation, I ain't gonna put that bone on him. But I'm hearing this everywhere. So what is going on out here? Somebody tell me something. Shit.
Okay.
Yeah, the way he was in that pool that day. Come on now. Hey, daddy. And Meek was up there with his shoulder like that, just leaning on the pool. And he's, hey, daddy, yo. And Puffy talking to him like that. Yeah, no. Hell no.
Okay, what about this one? This is your number one crush? Ruby Rose?
Yeah. Till she just came out and said she like money over morals.
She did say that she loves.
Yeah, she lost me with that one.
Why?
That means she'll do anything.
Okay,
for
with
some
your
money.
paddle, smash her pass.
That means she'll do anything for some money.
You're passing on Ruby?
She'll fuck a horse for some money.
But I mean, in today's society where you're trying to just make it by, just a horse.
Well, I'm still stuck on the old color purple. The new color purple got some new shit in it that the old one ain't got. I'm like Mister. Yeah, I ain't with all that other shit. Nah, I like the old. Yeah, this new shit these young girls got to try to make them come and have sexual pleasure. It's just beyond my limitation. So no, I at least want a woman with some morals, cause that means she'll fuck over me for some money.
Well, what do you think about, she's dating Drewski now, they seem happy.
Yeah, I'm jealous in the motherfucker. That big old fat yellow nigga got her. And he a fat yellow nigga too. Yeah, I'm mad in the motherfucker. It ain't been no cool fat yellow nigga since Heavy D passed. Yeah, here he come along and got Ruby Road. Yeah, I'm jealous in the motherfucker. I ain't lying, I'm jealous.
Oh God. Okay, the next person, friend of the show,
Boy, she look
Tiffany
good.
Haddish.
Man, yeah, I wanna fuck that crazy motherfucker. Yeah, man, yeah, I wanna fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah, she actually is looking to have a baby right now. Or do you want more kids?
No, man, shit, I'm having fun. Yeah, I pass. Shit, I don't want to fuck nobody looking to have no baby. Oh, hell. Nah, I'm just looking for a cum bucket.
That's it?
Yeah, you know, your cum bucket. You can cum in it and don't nothing happen.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe, what about this one? She's white and give you a mulatto baby. Taylor Swift.
Smash. Yeah, boy, that's the ultimate white girl right there. You goddamn right, boy. Shit, yeah, hell yeah.
So you would turn Taylor Swift into a cum bucket?
I'm gonna try to make a baby with that white girl.
Why?
That's reparation. Yeah, all the reparations lie with her. You talking about? Yeah, all the reparations lie with her. Shit. Yeah, we can solve world problem. Me and her get together.
She's the only woman to own the NFL.
That's what I'm talking about. Did you hear reparations? I'm gonna get to have, yeah, man, shit, some running and fast jumping, high tackling niggas. Hell yeah, give her.
Okay, this next one is a friend of mine,
And my daddy used to like white women. He left us for a white woman.
This next one is a friend of mine and ex-wife of, ex-fiance of Deion Sanders, Tracy Edmonds.
Boy, I've been loving that woman since, who had her for Deion?
Babyface.
Babyface, I'm telling you, boy, I've been loving her since Whip Appeal.
And I saw her last weekend in New York. She looked better than that.
She do?
Yes.
I think another nigga got her.
No, she's single.
Oh, she is?
Yeah. So look into that camera, and I'll send this clip to Tracy.
Deion like white women. That white went to Denver, and she left. Been gone.
She left Deion.
I know, man. She know, yeah. She know that nigga want to be with them white women.
So Tracy could get it.
Tracy can get it.
Okay. All right.
I remember her when Babyface had her. She's still bad to this day.
She still looks great.
Still look great to this day. Now, this was just all for entertainment purposes. Because a lot of people watch this, mainly my woman, and she gonna be thinking I really want to sleep with these people. But this just for entertainment purposes, baby.
It's just a game. Blame Marina. She's the producer that put this game in there. So it's Marina. I'll put.
Yeah.
This is a picture.
Because
of
I ain't
right
never
here.
thought about sleeping with none of these women till now.
Not even Sexy Red? Oh, okay, cool. This next game that we're going to play is a game that we created here at the Jason Lee Show that Cam Newton stole over at his show called Name Drop.
Hey, it's good to know that we all borrowing content out here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Cam. This is a game where we put up a face of somebody that you may recognize, and you just want, we want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. It could be a memory, it could be a thought, it could be whatever Charleston thinks. All right, the first person, Tyler Perry. Now, you said he did the black community a disservice by being Medea. He could have casted a good woman.
I think Tyler Perry, I think he cheated this generation. Out of who Medea really is. Because now if you say Medea, this generation automatically think of a man who dresses as a woman. And they don't know Medea is the first and the last matriarch of the family. So he made it a man, and dressed up as a woman in the movie. So I see Tyler Perry, I think of a bisexual man. And that may be unfair to him, but he played Medea so well. Yeah.
That it was like art imitating life?
Yeah. Yeah.
Those were his words, not mine. Okay, next person.
He played her so well, that's all I'm gonna say.
Friend of the show, Annalie Chopper.
Nephew, good-hearted young brother. I called nephew the other day because I didn't know how to apologize to him as a man. Boy, when nephew came out walking with that thing and was doing that little dance like that, and he was looking, let me just say suspect.
Chopper.
Chopper, yeah, remember he done that dance?
The song where he said,
I would fuck me too. Nigga, what? So I said, no, nephew, this not it. But then I kept watching secretly. Yeah, I kept secretly watching because I was feeling uncomfortable and I ain't want nobody seeing me watching. Nobody, no woman, no man, nobody. Because that's my nephew. And then, boy, after that 5th time I watched it, I called him and I told him, you know what, nephew? We need another Billy D. Williams. You ain't nothing but embracing, nigga, the Prince. Nah, homie, there ain't nothing gay about what you doing, nigga. Be a sexy sex symbol, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, nah, you in real life, so embrace it. So,
what'd he say?
He said, you sure right, huh? So now, man, I see, young great kid, man, young great brother.
That is a different perspective. Not sure I agree with the approach, but I do agree with the perspective of it's just like a while back I think Justin Timberlake did what's that shit I'm Bringing Sexy Back. It was like that nigga brought sexy back and it left with that nigga, like, you know what I mean? It's like it became about being hard and tough and all that stuff, and guys stopped caring about, you know what I mean, they I guess maintenance or whatever you want to call it. But I don't even think you got to be well maintained to be sexy. I think sexy is a state of mind or whatever. But yeah.
I love that young brother.
No, he's cool. He's actually, he called me the other day and said, what do you need me to do to help you with your election? He wants to come out to Stockton, so we're going to bring Chop out there.
Yeah, I want to join too. But that's, he put me in the movie with Cassinet, Funny Marco. So, and so he already had an idea of putting me in his movie, playing this role. And so he was one of the first people, young people, to sit down and have an interview and conversation with me and stay away from the personification of what they thought Charleston was. And he tried to get me to come do what you doing, but I wouldn't do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when he came here, I had to have that interview with him because I felt like people saw NLE, but I saw all the good-hearted stuff he was doing.
Yeah.
And he was being very guarded at first, and then he mentioned he liked Megan Good, so I FaceTime Megan Good, and he fell apart.
Yeah, so no, he tried to get me to apologize and say, and I'm like, no, man, I don't want to. But yeah, but it was in the middle of the night after 2 days of long filming. We had just wrapped up filming, so yeah, but he's a great kid. I love him.
Okay, this next person you may know, he's in the news. Diddy.
First thing came to mind, it was blank.
Nothing.
And then a snake appeared.
Why a snake?
There's somewhere in the Bible that says that you have to be as wise as a serpent, but as harmless as a dove. That's probably... He may be conniving, but to reach the pinnacles that he's reached, the success, the fortune, the fame, and even the things that he's gotten away with, you got to be a wise motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
So I see a snake.
When you see what's happening to him, do you think it's unfair, or it was only a matter of time?
It was only a matter of time. Yeah, I think it's two things I think happened to him that's causing what we seem to be his detriment. Keefe D openly talking about Tupac's murder and implicating him. Let me say three things. What he said to the Grammys last year when he stood on stage. Thinking that he could talk to those white people the way he talked to those white people and tell them what they can do with their platforms. And he has these skeletons in his closet and everybody knows his dark secrets. And then he challenged Ciroc. So, yeah, I think that sealed his fate there.
This next person, we talked about him earlier. First thing comes to mind, Kanye West.
Prophet.
Okay.
Yeah, the misunderstood prophet.
You said once that the truest thing Kanye said was that Hitler did some good and everyone crucified him.
Oh, yeah. Good people do bad things, just like bad people do good things.
Can you be a good person that does a bad thing like the Holocaust and be just a bad person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so there are children right now in prison that's been locked up since they was children, and they're grown men. And they've been there for 30, 40 years for one bad act that they done as a kid. And it made them a bad person. And even though they're in prison and they've redeemed themselves in spirit, they renewed their mind, they've changed their constitution, but because they've done this one bad thing, they're deemed as a bad person. So yes.
Okay, good answer. All right, this next person, Jay-Z.
Mogul. Less is more. Yeah, when I think of Jay-Z, I think less. I think of the saying "less is more." He says less but does more. So he seems like a silent man who don't speak. So that mystiques give him power.
Well, he got Beyonce. He ain't really got to say nothing either.
They don't speak.
Right.
They don't talk. They don't mingle. They don't. So that mystique gives them power. Silence is power. And he has become a powerful man.
All right, this next person, O.J. Simpson.
OJ is the baddest nigga to ever live as a black man in America. Is the baddest nigga to ever live on planet Earth as a black man in America. There'll never be another nigga like OJ. Dr. King can't compare to him. Malcolm X can't compare to him. OJ was the first black man who superseded blackness. When OJ said, I ain't black, I'm OJ, OJ was OJ. OJ is the first black person who white people pandered to and admired and ate out the, he had white people wrapped around his hand. There's been no other nigga like him.
But you're saying he's more powerful than Martin Luther King and Malcolm X?
When Malcolm X died, they didn't ask for his brain. When Martin Luther King died, they didn't ask for his brain. When O.J. Simpson died, they wanted his brain.
What was that for CTE?
They tell us that for CTE. But when you study who O.J. was and what he did and how he was able to play white America, no other black person have been able to do that. Win the hearts and the mind of white people. And still, even after he was found not guilty and they believe he done what he done in the cold, some white people still loved him.
But Martin Luther King and Malcolm X were able to pull the whole nation of black people together.
So was O.J.
Black people?
Yeah,
you must
have watched the trial. He brought the whole
the whole world together for that.
But no, he brought the whole nation of black people together.
When the race riots happened.
His trial. Mm-hmm. OJ.
Meaning because black people had never felt vindication or felt that they'd had a fair treatment in the courts, or what part?
Not because of what black people felt. What he had done, he had beat white people to us. Not only that, he beat them without complaining, without crying, and he constructed his defense.
So he beat them at their own game.
Not at his own game, he really didn't do it. I forgot the name of the serial killer guy who admitted to doing it. But when you study OJ's trial, OJ was coaching his attorneys. OJ would tell which one where to sit, what to wear. He was a unbelievable guy who had talent, charisma, and he had everything. And he was a handsome nigga.
So OJ was a hero?
Yeah, he's a folk hero. Man, OJ, man, it won't no nigga. Dr. King couldn't beat him. He died. He got killed. Yeah. Malcolm got killed. OJ beat him.
The internet is in shambles at this very moment.
OJ beat him.
This is the last one, and we're going to get you out of here.
And they couldn't get his money. They couldn't get his brain. OJ beat him, man. Shit, man, I love OJ.
OJ didn't snitch, though.
Not only didn't OJ went and stood silent. He didn't make bond because he couldn't make bond. He stayed in solid isolation, 24-hour lockdown the whole time during the trial, and he coached Johnny Cochran to victory.
Okay, this last person, Shannon Sharp.
Yo, why they put that picture up there like that? I couldn't know what that shit is. That nigga looked like a fucking chocolate cricket. Like, that shit is fucking hilarious. Oh, fuck. Woo.
You see that green outfit he had on when he got out the car?
Yeah, man, that's what came up in my mind too, man. I'm trying not to say that, but man, I can't think about them bow-legged hips when he did that. You had to take it there. Say, now, and he'll kick your ass if you say something wrong about him. So I'm just gonna say green outfit.
Okay, look, tomorrow you're turning the big 4-7.
Yeah.
We know how much you love being black and standing on your blackness, so we got you a cake.
Oh, y'all did? A black ass cake, just straight black, like the black face used to be for the nigga have to get on TV.
Yeah, but
you know what kind of cake I like.
But we know you like mulatto, so we put white frosting on it.
Oh, yeah.
Get it black and white?
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday. I appreciate you coming.
Hold on, before I blow this countdown.
Okay.
I ain't finna go to another, well, I can't grow older. I know I'm wrong. So I ain't gonna know I'm wrong and continue to be wrong as a man. Gilly, I apologize, my nigga. Yeah, I know I'm wrong. I told y'all, and it didn't feel good. But because I felt like he hurt me, hurt people. But I ain't hurt, man. I got a birthday, I'm blessed. For me to keep getting the blessings and not block my blessings, I'm making a public apology, no matter if you accept it or not. I ask for your forgiveness. Because I don't want to be wrong at 47 and I've done something at 46.
I ain't gonna lie, during this whole interview, the only one thing I was hoping you were gonna do was that.
Yeah, you brought the cake. The cake made me reflect. Looking at this number, said, man, you can't grow. What if you don't make it till 47?
You're gonna make it to 40.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling myself.
Well, because where we grew up, you don't even see past 25. I didn't see past 25.
So now, man, I don't want to carry into a new year something that don't need to be carried. So that's a burden that I can release from myself because I put it on me.
Well, good. I appreciate. Well, you gotta blow the candles out. Okay.
Okay, Troop Squad, y'all remember that hurt people. And you know what I'm saying, if you can't get them unnecessary burdens up off of you, we're gonna wrap this up. I don't feel like if y'all need to see those last 3 minutes, then you know, go holler at Jason Lee's show. But yeah, that was dope. And yeah, shit, that's the end of this. That's how that goes this episode.
Might need your help, okay? All my brothers from the cold, okay? Seeing cold niggas melt, okay? I ain't telling on me, okay? So you ain't telling on yourself, okay? Conversating with the men just so it don't feel I'm talking to myself, okay?